Alright everyone, it's Voodoo51292, and I'm making a midweek update today for the first time in quite a while. It's Saturday, August 27th of 2011, and you'll have to forgive me because I'm still getting over this sickness or whatever I had, cold, that I've had over the past couple days, so I'm still kind of stuffy, so I might sound lazily, so you'll just have to forgive me. But, and you might be saying, why am I making an update, a midweek update? And I know it's not the middle of the week, it's toward the end, but I just call it a midweek update between channel updates. And you might be saying, why is he making a new update 2 days away from Monday when I would have my normal channel update? And the reason is because there's some information I think I should get out to you guys as soon as I can to clear up some confusion that might be going on right now with my footage, with my Deus Ex playthrough, and I'd just like to let you guys know what's going on before Monday. So, two major topics I want to talk about in this channel update. The first I want to start, well, not channel update, midweek update. The first topic I want to talk about is what's going on right now with my Deus Ex Human Revolution playthrough. If you've been following along, on Wednesday I got the game in the mail, and I only was able to play a couple of hours on Wednesday because I had some things to do for school. Last week was my first week of the new semester, and so I had things I had to get done before the next day of class, so I could only play it for a couple of hours. And I had a little bit of a minor sore throat on Wednesday. Actually, when everybody came back to campus that 1 week, everybody immediately got sick, because when you have a campus of 30,000 students, if just one person is sick on campus, it can very easily spread rapidly and everybody gets it. So I had a little sore throat Wednesday, no big deal. On Thursday though, I woke up and it felt like I swallowed like a whole bunch of steak knives. Like, it was awful. My throat was killing me, and it got so bad by one point in the day that I couldn't even talk anymore. I had to like sign everything because my throat hurt so badly. So obviously I couldn't do any gameplay Thursday, and I tried to update you guys of that through the little bulletin box. And then yesterday I came home. As you can clearly see, I'm home for the weekend. I'm going back up to my apartment tomorrow. And I was kind of feeling under the weather. I was really exhausted, and my TV situation I hadn't figured out yet because I brought my TV to my apartment. I had to move my HD screen up here, and it was still all hooked up downstairs, so I didn't play any yesterday. And so I wasn't able to get anything done. Now, there's a huge problem with the Deus Ex playthrough, okay? The game is ridiculously long, okay? And I didn't know this before. I really didn't. I thought this was going to be a normal length of an FPS, maybe 10 hours or so. Well, I've heard that the game can be upwards of 40 hours if you do everything in the game. And also, what I like to do is a lot of times I'll like to go see DarksydePhil's playthroughs and see what number, see how many parts it's taken him to upload, just so I have a frame of reference as to how long the game is, so I can plan out when I'm going to play it, and I know what to expect. As of right now, he's almost 120 parts into Deus Ex, and he's still not done. So the game is horrendously long, okay, from that standpoint, which there's nothing wrong with. The only problem is the timing, because as you know, there's another release coming out next week that I'm interested to play called Body Count, which is another FPS. And my original plan, because when I originally saw his uploads, he had about 80 videos. And my original plan was, I said, because this game's getting such great reviews, everybody's saying this is like one of the best games of the year, my plan was to just pass over Body Count maybe till the end of the year and play Deus Ex all through next week, and hopefully be done by the two releases on September 6th. Well, once I saw he's almost 120 parts in and still not done, which is a third more videos than he had when I originally looked, I made the decision that I'm going to postpone the Deus Ex Human Revolution playthrough until December. And I greatly apologize for doing that. I didn't want to do it, but this is one of the things that happens when you do this kind of thing as a hobby. and you know you're a full-time student and you got to juggle going to school, you got to juggle spending time with your friends, family, girlfriend, whatever, and you know there's no way that I can get through Deus Ex, and even if I kept Deus Ex and played it all next week and didn't play Body Count, I still wouldn't be done. There's like a 10% chance I'd probably get through it. So instead of having 2 games unfinished, Body Count and Deus Ex, I figure postpone Deus Ex and only have 1 game to finish at the end of the year and move on to Body Count. So I'm not canceling the Deus Ex playthrough. I am going to be playing it in December when right now there's no game scheduled to release. And I'll have all month to play it. Well, probably like the second half of the month because I do have finals like the second week of December or so. So like the second week over Christmas and all, I'll have nothing but time to play and devote to Deus Ex. So that's the deal. I'm sorry about it, but it has to happen. It's just a time issue. So I will be playing Deus Ex just in December, and I will continue, and I will play Body Count next week. Okay? So that's what's going on with that. The second thing I want to talk about today is basically some events that unfolded over the course of today. So let me set it up a little bit for you. If you remember, if you've been with me, you know, since last month, in July I made an episode of Voodoo's Thoughts, episode 6, where basically it was a video talking about DarksydePhil, where basically I made a video because, you know, there's a lot of people that give DSP a lot of hate. There's no question about it. And so I haven't seen, I'm not saying they don't exist, but I haven't seen anybody really make a video and come out and say, you know, why that they are fans of DSP and actually backing and supporting him and saying that they actually appreciate what he does. So I made the video. Now, you know, I just left it there. And somebody commented my video and said that they really liked it and they hoped that DSP would see it one day. And I said, yeah, you know, I hope that he does. I don't know how he's going to see it, because my bottom line was I was not going to link him to the video, because I didn't want him or anybody else getting the wrong idea and saying, oh, he's just making this video to have DSP favorite it or whatever and just pour out views. I didn't want people to get that impression. I didn't want him to get that impression, because that was not the point of the video. I didn't make the video for him to favorite it and get views. I made the video because it was, you know, I was being sincere and putting a video out there that I hadn't seen made. So that was the point. So I said, you know, and I said from the beginning, you know, if somebody likes my video and they think DSP should send it, then you have, you know, you're perfectly able to forward him the video or link him to the video. I'm just not going to do it myself because it's going to look bad. So that was fine, and it pretty much, the dust settled. It got some views, and you know, that was about it. So last night I was playing a Black Ops session with my friend Brandon, who I met through playing some fan matches, so to speak. He contacted me and wanted to play, and I played with him, and we became pretty good friends. He lives out in California, and so we were just playing some casual games of Black Ops last night, and we just were, you know, shooting the breeze, and somehow we got to talking about that video, and he's like, you should forward it to DSP, and I was like, and I explained to him again, I was like, yeah, you know, I don't want to, you know, look bad or anything, and he said, well, I'll send it to him, and I said, that, you know, that's great, that's fine with me, that sounds good. So today, Saturday, he forwarded DSP the video, and lo and behold, not very long after he sent it, DSP favorited it. And so the view count obviously shot through the roof on that video. The YouTube view count on videos locks in at about just over 300 views, and once you hit over 300 views, for whatever reason, YouTube stops counting the views for a little while and updates it at a later date. So I don't actually have a set number of views. Actually, if you give me 1 second, I may go check and see if they have updated my view count on the video. I really doubt that they have. I have another comment on. No, they haven't updated the view count. It's still locked in at 310. So I know I probably have way more views than that on the video, but YouTube isn't telling me the right view count. But anyway, so the video shot through the roof on views, and a lot of people went to the channel and subscribed. I think I jumped from like 57 to 75 subscribers today, or something like that. So pretty neat. It was something I was not expecting, and so first of all, thank you to all the people who have come to the channel, who have subscribed, who are new to my channel, new viewers. Welcome. I hope you guys take a look around the channel and really enjoy it. And also, much thanks to Brandon for sending him the video, and much thanks to DarksydePhil for favoriting the video. I'm glad that he liked it, and I'm glad that he thought enough of it to actually favorite it. It means a lot to me, and I'm really appreciative. So thanks to all those people. So pretty cool. But obviously, I've had a lot of different feedback. I've had, people comment and say that they really liked it, but of course, as usual, I got my fair share of hate comments, of stupid internet trolls telling me, "Oh, you're gay for DSP, you suck DSP's dick, you're a nerdy bitch," or whatever. Somebody left me a comment that just said, "Eat food." So, I don't know. I had nothing to do with the video. But anyway, so I've gotten my mixed results, which I'm sure I would. I got all kinds of people commenting on my videos now. Well, I wouldn't say all kinds. I've had a couple, okay? A couple of people comment on my videos and they say things like, "Oh, you're exactly like Phil. You're just a copier of him, blah, blah, blah." Which I've explained multiple times. I've explained in that video about why some of my commentary is the same. Again, I don't try to copy his commentary, but when I've listened to his commentary as much as I have, unconsciously I'm influenced by his commentary. It's the same way if you hang out with your friends for a long period of time. You start talking like them. An example, I used to have a friend back in grammar school who was, he was of Middle Eastern descent, and he was my best friend. We spent I'm getting tongue-tied, I can't speak. We spent a bunch of time together, okay? And my parents used to tell me that I used to come home and talk with a slight Middle Eastern accent. I didn't know that. It's unconscious. It just, when you listen to somebody talk and you're around that, it's, you're unconsciously affected by it. So it's not like I intentionally try to copy his commentary. I intentionally try to make my own commentary, but sometimes that influence just comes out unknowingly. But, so thank you for all the people who left good comments on my video, who liked the video, and to the haters and trolls, I really don't have anything to say. I knew that was going to happen. I accept it as part of the internet, and I figure it's like, if I'm not getting hated on, I'm not getting trolls, then I'm probably doing something wrong, and no one really cares about my channel, because, you gotta take the hate, you gotta take the criticism with the good. Excuse me, need a sip of water. Again, for my cold, my throat's drying out. Oh, it's better. So, anyway, pretty neat development today. So, and I hope DSP really took that video as genuine, because it was genuine. I meant what I said. And again, I just want to reiterate that I'm very appreciative of him favoriting it, and of everybody who came over and checked out my channel. I think my featured video on my channel, which happens to be my latest part of Deus Ex, has like 280 views now all of a sudden, because of all the channel views I got today. So that's pretty cool. It's unfortunate that the channel that has that many views is the part of a playthrough I'm suspending. But, there's nothing I can do about that. So I wanted to make this update to get that information out to you guys, to welcome all of the new people to my channel. For me, getting, like 17 or 18 subscribers in one day is big. It's big. Oh, excuse me. So, I really hope, like I said, that you guys... Let me check my time. Oh, I have more time than I thought. I hope that you guys really do enjoy the channel, and that if you like my channel, hopefully you stick with me. I am playing pretty much the majority of the games coming out at the end of the year. There are a few games I'm not playing, but for the most part, I'm pretty much trying to touch on everything. If you want to know, I did make a gaming schedule video for The last half of the year, I believe it's in my favorites. That's where you can find it because I don't have it in a playlist or anything like that. But also for all the new people, if you don't know, you can go, if you're watching this on my main page, you can go down here on the left side of my channel. If you scroll down a little bit, and you can see a complete alphabetical listing of all of my gameplay playlists that I have up right now, all in alphabetical order. You can also find a complete alphabetical list of the game reviews I have done. They're in their separate playlist called Game Reviews, and also a list of some miscellaneous playthroughs I've done. Not playthroughs, playlists, which have a bunch of things that aren't necessarily gameplay related. A lot of some personal things I did, like my trip to Destin this year with my friends. I took videos, a cool playlist called the Dorm Room Survival Guide, which I made basically for all new and incoming freshmen into college moving into a dorm room. I basically tell you what you can expect living in a dorm, what kind of things you should bring, things like that, which should be very relevant at this time of year as people are going back to college. I actually went out to my airport, New Orleans International, and did some live plane spotting because it's stuff I'm interested in. Plus, stuff like that, miscellaneous playlist. Also, I did a tour of my new apartment that I just moved into for college, so pretty cool. So anyway, that's the midweek update for August 27th. I will be coming out with a new update on the 29th, Monday. But I wanted to say all this now so that I didn't have to cram it all into my channel update on Monday and make that like an hour-long video. I can just reference back to this one for the detailed explanation of Deus Ex and also the DSP stuff. So, again, Deus Ex suspended until December. I'm not canceling it. I will play it because it sounds like a very good game. And it's not a game I want to miss out on. I will continue. I'm going to play Body Count next week on the Xbox 360. No real reason I chose the 360, it's just because I haven't played a game on the 360 in a while, and I want to show that console a little love too. I like to kind of spread my gameplay. I'm playing a lot of games on PS3 later this year. With Resistance 3, Uncharted 3, those exclusives. Dead Island I'm playing on PS3 because I'm doing it co-op with Brandon, who has a PS3. Modern Warfare 3, I'm actually getting for the PlayStation 3. I don't want to cause a bunch of controversy with that. I'll talk about that later as we get closer to it, because I know that might cause controversy. It's like, you have a 360 and a PS3, why would you get it from PS3? Well, it's actually because all my friends have it on the PS3, and I want to do some playing with them, but I'll get into that later. So I just want to give the Xbox some love. So I'll be playing Body Count on the 360 next week, and rolling on from there. So, welcome to the channel, all the new guys. For all the people who have been with my channel, thank you for staying with me. One last sip of water so I don't cough all over the place. Refreshing. And yeah, so that's about it. So I will see you on Monday for a new channel update, and thank you guys for watching.